you said some things that are a little bit disheartening to me as an educator for our youth who are bringing them up into this new society and educating them to think deeply about what the meaning is for themselves as individuals. How do you see current academics as failing our students now?
Well, you know, I really think the faculties of education should probably just be burned to the ground. You know, I mean, they're failing them. They're failing, the faculties of education in particular are failing them in a variety of ways. The first is that I've seen no evidence coming from the faculties of education that our understanding of how to educate children more efficiently has progressed at all in the last 40 years. In fact, I think it's gone backwards. And a lot of the things the faculties of education had pushed, like self-esteem, which actually doesn't exist because it's measured improperly, like whole word learning, for example, like multiple intelligences, all these things have actually set the cause of education back substantially because they're not based on anything that's real. And then the introduction of well, this very complex gender education, to me, is nothing but ideology. It's being introduced to children who are far too young and who have enough confusion in their life without adding that additional dimension. But most importantly, I think that the education system, it doesn't teach kids to read well. It doesn't teach them to write well. It doesn't teach them to think about thinking, so they can't think critically. And it does almost nothing to help them understand that they have a character that they could develop. You know, I mean, and this has been true for a very long time, and there's historical reasons for it, but it'd be very good, you know, to have it. What grade do you teach? College. Oh, college. Well, even with the college kids, like no one's ever sat down with most of those kids and asked them, for example, to write an essay of any length and with any degree of seriousness on who they would like to be, and I don't mean career-wise, although that's part of it, and why, to justify that. It's an unbelievably useful exercise. And so, especially if you're in the humanities, your job is to teach character, the character development, and we just don't do that well. We tear everything apart and put nothing back together, and it's a terrible thing for young people. So that's some of the problems.